Hi everyone, I'm Zara Rutherford, and I am the youngest woman to fly solo around the world. I started flying when I was 15 years old, so about 5 years ago now, and 4 years after I started learning how to fly, I flew around the world. It was an amazing journey. It took me 5 months because I was stuck in Alaska for a month and I was stuck in Siberia for a month because it was so cold and the weather was so bad I had to wait. At one point in Siberia, it's minus 35 degrees Celsius. But the plane did great, and my trip I learned so many things, both in aviation but also outside. I got to fly over camels, I got to fly over an active volcano in Iceland, I got to fly over the ice cap in Greenland and the mountains in Taiwan, and it was just incredible. It was really, really special, and it was a journey I could not have done if I hadn't learned how to fly. Flying shows you a different viewpoint of our planet, very literally, and it's something that we are very, very lucky to get to experience, that we get to see the planet from up high. Some of the highlights include flying straight over Central Park in New York City, and just getting to see all these amazing places like Alaska and Siberia. It was actually so cold that the ocean was frozen. In the beginning, I always assumed that it'd be impossible for me to fly around the world because I just thought it was impossible. It was too dangerous, too complicated, too expensive, and I wasn't sure how to begin doing something like that. And so I kind of forgot about it, and then I went to a local flying school when I was 15 to try and get my license, and then I did because I really enjoyed it. And it's only when I got to my last year of high school that I realized, with that attitude of, oh, I won't try flying around the world because it probably won't happen anyway. Well, it definitely won't happen. And so that's kind of how when I realized this, I thought, okay, you know what, let me just try to do this. Let me go for this 100% and see how far I get. And that's what I did. So I found a plane, I found a route, I found sponsorship, and before I knew it, I was ready to go, and I set off to fly around the world. So right now, if you're listening to this and you're thinking, I have no idea where to begin, and I don't think I'm capable of doing it, I assure you, you are capable of doing it. The most important thing is to try and see how far you can get.